Hey there, everyone. Cleta, thank you so much for asking me to be on here tonight. It is truly my pleasure and honor. So, anyway, I wanted to just be here with you all tonight, and Cleta asked me to share a little bit about sharing the Mary Kay opportunity. And so, we have done the Queen's Court of Sharing. I've done Queen's Court of Sharing 6 times, and I love that Mary Kay rewards us for sharing this opportunity with beautiful diamond bumblebees. But one of the biggest treasures ever is knowing that we are passing an opportunity along to other people that can enhance their life in so many ways. Think of the ways that Mary Kay has blessed your life. Has it blessed you financially? Has it blessed you with friendships? Has it blessed you with a stronger relationship with the Lord? What has it blessed you with? Think about that for just a minute. And then I want you to remember that you have that gift. You have that gift and you can be giving it away to other people. So I want to visit with you tonight a little bit about who. Who are you looking for to build your team with? Who does Mary Kay need? One of my national sales director mentors asked me a couple of years ago. She said, I think that you need to know exactly who you're looking for and then tell people that. And so they will know. It's basically like you're creating an area like, okay, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Have you seen this? You know what I mean? Have you ever seen people get on social media and saying, I'm actually looking for, this type of kid stroller. Do you know who sells them? Things like that. Well, guess what? At your parties, you can be telling people, this is what I'm looking for. And so personally, I am looking for authentic, godly women that love to help people, women that love flexibility, women that genuinely love to help people, love being the boss, but also part of a winning team, women who are confident collaborators that hate drama. And so I like to ask people, is that you or is that someone you know? And so let's get into it a little bit deeper. Let's talk about who you're looking for. So those are great qualities that you're looking for. And so, people might be thinking, I like growth. Women that love growth and flexibility. I love growth. I like to grow. I like flexibility. I like to be the boss. I also like to be part of a winning team, but that might be something that you can share in the opening of your skincare class or your facial to kind of get people's wheels turning. But you don't have to use my phrase. Decide what your phrase is. And so, or you can use it, you can totally use it. But anyway, I would encourage you to remember if you were the general manager of an NFL football team, if I were the GM of the Kansas City Chiefs, I would be looking for the strongest, the fastest, the most skilled, the most resilient, really the people that can take a hit and keep on running. And so, who are you looking for in your Mary Kay business? Are you looking through a lens of just thinking, oh, I just want someone to say yes? You don't just want anyone to join your team. If you are the recruiter and you get to select who's going to be on your team, who will you select? And so I want you to think about that. And I want you to think about it as you are going about different things. Like when I am at, let's see, just a couple of weeks ago, I was at one of my son's basketball tournaments in Wichita, Kansas, and I was sitting on the bleachers and I was visiting with this woman from the area, and I lived about 2 hours away from there. And so I was just visiting with she and her husband. She was a connector. I could tell that she's influential. I could tell that she is fun. And so we connected on Facebook. And so once we were connected on Facebook, after we chatted for a little bit, I said, and I told her before we left, I said, you are so much fun. You are truly a treat. I said, when I get home, I'm going to send you a goodie from my Mary Kay office. Would that be okay? And she said, yes, it would. And so I sent her after I asked a few quick questions about her skin, I sent her a travel size Time Wise repair set and some samples. And so I popped that in the mail and I said, hey, when you get that, let's connect. And so we scheduled a time that we could get together and she could actually try the products. And so when we were visiting, I said, her name's Candy, and I said, Candy, if you ever chose to do this, I think that you would be great because you're so much fun. People love to connect with you. People love to talk to you. I know I did. And so I told her that, and she said, oh, no, 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 no. This is not anything I would ever do. And I said, that's totally fine. It would be my pleasure to serve as your Mary Kay beauty consultant if you fall in love with the skincare. Okay. But I just wanted you to know if you ever did something like this, that, I would want you on my team. And so then through the conversation and then during the closing, we talked about some different things. And then guess what? She was reaching out to me throughout the day on Messenger and said, well, what if I did want to start? What would that look like? And so sometimes you will plant the seed and leaders will just they will evolve and they will recruit themselves. One thing that you want to be mindful of for sure is really not shoving it down someone's throat. We are recruiting people. We are skilled at that. We're not begging anyone to join our team because guess what? This opportunity is way too good to be doing that. So I think it's important for you to know who you're looking for. Who are the sharp women? I have one doctor on my team, and you know what? I didn't know in a million years why she would ever want to do this, but I did ask her, hey, when we were having coffee one day, I said, hey, can I share some facts about Mary Kay with you? I said, I know this is probably the last thing that you would ever consider. But I said, it would really help me out for training purposes. And I told her, she said, sure, I would absolutely, love to listen. And so I shared some things about Mary Kay with her. And I said, the reason why I would select you is because you are amazing at everything that you do. You're a great mom. You're great in your career. I know you're a super support for your husband. And I think that, I just love our conversations. And I think that you're a connector of people. And so I told her, if you ever, she was humbled. She was like, oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you for saying those things. And she said, I will certainly consider it. Well, at the time, she thought that she was allergic to skincare. And so she was purchasing some color items from me. Down the road, she heard me talking to one of our mutual friends about skincare. And she said, you know what? I think I want to retry Mary Kay skincare. And so planting the seed is so impactful. And so I want you to think about that. Also, whoever you're looking for and working with, I look for people that reply quickly to me. And maybe if they don't reply quickly the first time, but as a general rule, they are someone that they connect well with you. You connect well with them. You really like them. They're sharp and you don't have to chase them down. You're not chasing them to, get them to show up to an appointment with you and things like that. Look for the quality women. Has she been super successful in her career? Has she been super successful as a parent or on the school board or whatever the case may be? And I want to share with you one more story. So I have a friend. She's actually my physical therapist. And I'm not going to share her name, but did you know that there are people that are graduating from school as doctors with enough student loans that they could pay for an additional mortgage? Like, that's a lot. And so, if she loves skincare and color cosmetics, if she can fit this in, she can make extra money with that. And so, why are we not offering this opportunity just because someone has an extra educational degree? That should qualify her even more, in my opinion, that she has the tenacity and the fortitude to follow through with that. So, anyway, um, influential, trusted people, that's who we're looking for. And so, um, I would encourage you, contact people on your chicken list, whoever your clients are that love Mary Kay. They're your sharpest of your sharpest. You may not think that they need money. You may not think that they need friends. And we don't know why God will call them to Mary Kay. But guess what? Right now is the time. We are headhunters in this business. We're not crowd hunters. We're not looking for anybody with a breath to join our team. We're looking for sharp women to represent us well and represent Mary Kay well. Because right now is a great time that we are building leaders within Mary Kay. And so it might not be your goal to become an independent sales director or an independent national sales director, but guess what? You can recruit one and you can make a difference for the future of Mary Kay Cosmetics for generations to come. How will that feel when that happens? So anyway, I also shared my landing page on, it has overcoming objections. It has actual a whole sheet that I use. And so I'm going to let Cleta share that with you all. I hope that you all have a fantastic night. And Cleta, again, thank you for allowing me to be on here with everyone. Have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye.